All right, man. Welcome back to Everyday Epiphanies podcast, where we sit up here and yap and yap and yap about a variety of miscellaneous topics. And today, we're gonna give y'all the other side of the coin. We're gonna talk about those dear villains that y'all love so much.
Excellent.
Excellent.
We about to
Exactly.
we
Good.
about to talk about the Mojo Jojos of the world. We about to talk
Jesus.
about the hymns from Cow and Chicken. Wait, what's it
I
called
just
now?
want to
The
say,
the
There's the
red
red
guy,
guy
red
from
guy, red guy.
Cow and Chicken. Him from Powerpuff
Powerpuff Girls,
Girls.
him,
Mojo got his ass whooped a lot. I just
yeah.
I
He was
just had to
not.
say that.
He was not making his
Hey,
monkey
bro.
money.
Hey,
Man,
that
bro,
man.
and the way they used to draw it, bro, his brains would be hanging out the helmet and shit, bro. He used to get his ass whooped all the time.
Hey, hold on, bro. I have to. I gotta see it, bro. How old was the Powerpuff Girls, bro? Like,
Like,
bro.
how
Their
old they
age?
supposed to be?
Yeah,
Gotta be like 10, right? I don't know the answer.
No, he
But
was in like kindergarten.
bro. They are kindergartens, bro. five
Yeah, they're
year olds,
kindergarten.
bro. Mojo Jojo was getting folded by 5 year olds. Gee.
Hell yeah.
they 5 years old. Oh, that's
Yeah,
why
because
he
they had,
walking around girls. Like they supposed to be little
yes,
bitty kid. They
they
toddlers, bro.
are. They had nap time and stuff, you know?
I
Yeah,
didn't know
no,
Oh
they,
that.
man.
I'm
Wow.
here for the villain conversation, y'all.
So
Y'all have
so
no idea.
right. That's what I was gonna say. We lead all that leading into
Hey, fun fact: the original name for the Powerpuff Girls was Whoop Ass Girls.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know that.
It was.
I just
Before they
said
got
they was
clear.
whooping that man's ass. You're right. That monkey's
Indeed.
ass.
Bro.
Indeed, they were.
Oh, okay, okay. We get to the episode
I,
now. I
I,
had to get that off. That was funny.
so does that make Mojo a good antagonist?
Hell
Right. He
No.
just had to get his ass. Well, the real question today is
no.
what makes a good antagonist? We talked about protagonists before, but here we go talking about the opposite side of the spectrum. I'm
Ooh.
talking, I'm talking destruction. I'm talking Godzilla judo chopping your building. I'm talking. I don't even know if he's a villain, but y'all feel where I'm going. Y'all feel where I'm going. I guess we can start it off how we did the other one. What's you got some favorites? I
Hey,
got some favorite villains.
I'm a villain, man. I can go down a list of villains, but I'm gonna say hands down, bro. I know. look. I know y'all haven't read my story yet, but right now, my villain is my favorite, bro. Because look. No, y'all gotta understand, bro. This man has been here since the beginning of the story, right? He's been like a snake in my character's ear, just slithering, just talking to him this whole time. Even though my character didn't know who and what this person was, this thing, right?
Hmm.
He set my character on a path. See, my character is like he's not really a hero. He's not a villain. He's not really an anti-hero. He just has powers and he wants to be left alone, right? Type of thing. And like
Fair.
some stuff happened or whatnot, and he took the moment to start talking to my character and set my character on the path of destruction. Because in the beginning of my story, like people didn't know who my character was, whether would he be a savior or would he be a villain, right? So he
Hmm.
set my character on a path, not knowing that my character was my character didn't know that he was going to set him free. And he has been in my character's ear this whole time, guiding him so he can be let free. And you know what what's so great, right? Because my character is very fucking sadistic. Like the best way I could put it, right, when I was creating him, I thought of villains like the Joker. I thought of villains like Null. So
Okay.
those are that's who I was thinking about when I created him, right? So he did little things like dangle my character's love interest in his face, which pushed my character to continue doing the job more and more and more.
He's
Because
a menace.
everyone knows that humans' greatest weakness is the things we love. So that's what he did until he was let free. And then when he
hmm
was let free, he set upon chaos into the world. So little tidbit about my villain, right? He has every power that awakenings have. That's the name of the people in my story. He has
Okay.
he has all their powers. He can create his own beings, uh, and he can cause catastrophes across the world. So I'm talking earthquakes.
So he
Um,
OP. Is what you telling me?
he's very OP, right? Just just to give another little tidbit, right? My character has fought quote unquote gods because normal people look at awakens as gods. My character has fought
Huh?
quote unquote gods this whole time until he actually stood in the face of a god. And then when he came down,
Yeah.
he proceeded to cause more chaos and more destruction.
So I got a question. I got a question.
Hmm.
What's his goal?
Complete and utter chaos. That's it.
Okay.
His go- he's like I said, like when I was creating him, I thought of the Joker. The Joker really doesn't have an end goal. He's just there to create chaos, and that's
Right.
what he is. He's just there to create chaos. Like he just wants to destroy everything, and then go away so you can rebuild it, and then come back and destroy it again.
So fucked up. That's so
Yeah.
bogus. That's so bogus. And I guess that's fair. That's fair. That's definitely a kind of villain. I'm trying to think who else like that. Oh, you just said Joker. Is there anybody else in that wheelhouse of just wrecking shit
I
just
think
for the
The
fuck
guy,
of it?
the guy from My Hero, not One for All, but the inheritor of
Shigaraki.
One for All. Shigaraki. Shigaraki's
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that's my boy
Kid
too.
Buu is like that.
Okay, boo. That's a good one. That's a really good. Oh,
Oh,
it's-
Yeah.
I need to talk about my boy Kid Buu for a second.
I was just finna
I gotta
say, ain't
talk
that
about him.
your shit? No
The
way.
fact I'm not even gonna talk about the Kai's being afraid of him, bro. No, 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 no. The fact that his own subconscious was afraid of him. Super Boo told them, "Do not remove that bubble."
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like
Right,
he was like, "Don't
right.
do it. Whatever you do, leave that alone." His own subconscious was afraid of him. Like
That's a good character, bro. Hold on. Now that you mention
because
the
remember,
subconscious aspect, is what I was trying
yeah,
to say. It's
because
like, go ahead.
I was gonna say because we remember when he ate the Kais, he quote unquote became good because the Kais was just goodness. So every time he ate them, he became more and more like I guess moral or whatever.
hmm
And his own subconscious was like, hey, don't touch that. Whatever you do, leave that alone. Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I guess I want to ask: Is it the is it the catalyst that makes them bad? Is that what you're looking for, or do you prefer villains like these that don't really have a rhyme or reason, and they just like, that's
I
what I do.
I like those villains because they are not tied to like emotional things. Because most villains they have quote unquote reasons. And once you
hmm
exploit those reasons, you defeat them. Right? Though the villains that just want chaos, they're not tied to anything. So you have to
Right?
literally
How you gonna
you
win?
have to beat them with sheer power or power of friendship, depending on how the story goes. But You have to beat
Yeah.
them. You have to beat them with sheer power because all they want is to just destroy everything. So it's just like I know a lot of people don't like those type of villains, but I like them because like as you're fighting them, they're going to destroy more. So you have to hurry up and get rid of them.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but
Man, I ain't gonna
I do
lie.
like a good villain with a good backstory.
I was trying to say, I think I prefer a villain with a backstory,
Yeah,
with some reason, with some hook on them. You know what I mean? Like, for example, the only person coming to my mind right now, and I'm sure there's more examples, is Green Goblin.
mm-hmm.
Felt like he had some hook, and I was like invested. Do that make sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of other examples. I know no one reads it, but there's a story called Saga, and this character that I'm talking about, the Will, he's technically a villain, but he got so much background that he might look like a hero at some time, like at some points. But we can't forget what he's out to do. He's a bounty hunter trying to kill our family.
mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But like, he got a lot going on, and I really like that aspect of shit. Or we were just talking about Littlefinger. That's a villain.
Yeah,
That's a villain, bro. But he got so much going that sometimes that kind of get muddied. And I think that muddiness grounds the story. You know what I mean?
Yes, I
It
do.
feels more relatable. Like this motherfucker think he's slick. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
yeah,
Like so, I really, I don't resonate as far as like me being that, but I resonate as far as like that's what I want to see. If like you gonna write a good villain, I need some extra. You know, I need some reasoning for all of these happenings. I
moderation.
need to know. Right, right. Like he had reasons for shit. And yeah, I've only seen clips, but I know enough to know he had reasons.
Yep.
You feel me? So yeah.
Yeah. Like if I had to choose between my favorite characters of just utter chaos and my favorite characters with backstory, it'd be Kid Buu and
Hmm.
Madara.
These are solid choices.
Yeah.
These are grade A choices.
Sure.
My goodness.
Yeah. To your initial question, I think you asked who is the worst villain. I
Right.
think the worst villain, in my opinion, bar none, is Griffith from Berserk. Um, Strong second and third place. Second place, I got Joffrey from Game of Thrones. And third place, I got Asher from Spartacus. I wanted to put, I can't think of his name at the moment, which is the reason why I didn't write him down. But it was the guy from Gladiator who ended up taking out Marcus Aurelius. They kind of kicked off the whole thing. It's
Mhm.
okay. But the point is, these guys are the worst because it's not everything's handed to them. This it's literally the opposite. So in Protagonist, you guys were saying how you hate how Cloud Armor aids the good guy, but these villains completely reverse. The plot aids the villain, and it's so frustrating. Like Joffrey should not be king. Joffrey should not have all this power. He knows nothing of the realm. He knows nothing of these people, and yet he will take out key characters because he can and
That
nothing more,
can't.
right?
I hated Joffrey.
Asher was the same way. Asher knew so much, but he had no strength and would snake people left and right, left and right, just because he had a bad interaction with them. And it could have been less, like them not allowing him to eat first. And he's like, all right, bet. I'm
Bet.
on your back. I'm
Bet.
on your back. And Griffith is the end of all. Griffith is Goku in reverse. Like if you think that story is going to end in a good way, I am very, very sorry to tell you there is no happy endings. to Berserk.
Right.
I wanna
Yeah.
add a extra villain to your list. One for all. He's a fucking horrible villain,
Meaning what?
bro. The man became a villain because he read a comic book, bro.
Well, the worst I meant like they're the best
Oh, okay,
villains, not like the no, 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 no. Those are the top three for me. I don't
okay.
think there are better villains than those three.
That's
One for all
Valentine's
is
Day.
terrible.
That's what I thought you meant when you said worse. Cause
No, no,
I
no, no,
fucking
no,
hated
no, no.
Joffrey.
No, but that's why he's a good villain. I put Donzo down as well, but
Oh,
it's people who
I hate Donzo.
it's people villains that are able to genuinely like crush hope well. That's a good villain.
Okay,
Mm.
well, I'm gonna add a villain to your list. The right one this
I
time.
got along. All right.
Blackbeard.
Okay.
I absolutely fucking hate Blackbeard.
My number
It's
four.
because I'm biased and he killed Ace, but
I mean, my number four, I think, could have been higher. I'm just not really a fan of his. But Reverse Flash is on here.
Mm.
The
yeah,
pettiest of the petty. Anything Flash related. My man's literally went back in time to take his friends away. So he had no friends growing up.
That's fucked up, man. So fucked
Like he
up.
did petty stuff, bro. Like, yeah, no, Reverse Flash is on here. Um, then I got a different category. I like, and I wrote this down. What I wrote down, I like my villains on the other side of the spectrum. If they're not the privileged villain, I like my villains to have a definitive why and an immovable position. And for those, I have Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts.
Hmm.
I have Madara. I have Darth Vader. And I have Littlefinger on that list. People who've seen something and it's like you can't sway them on what they think. They've seen enough and now they're the villain. You know,
Hmm.
I like those.
can I add something?
What's up?
Because when you said Reverse Flash went back to take away his friends,
Yeah,
That's
bro.
that
fun.
reminded me that Thanos keeps ruining David's birthday. There's a guy in the comic books named David, where Thanos appears every day on his birthday.
That's goofy. Shout out David, bro.
Oh
What?
man. Like he just appears on his birthday to ruin it, bro. What?
That is
I'll be so salty.
Like, bro,
He's like, this is my year. Here come Thanos with all the stones.
again.
as your friend, bro, I would have to ask, what did you
What did
do,
you
bro?
do? Right. What did you do?
What
Oh
did you
man,
do?
that killed me, bro.
That if it's yearly, bro, every year of your life, you know he's about to come and ruin this day in particular.
Just for you.
Man,
Oh man,
stones or not, that's crazy.
I
Um, go ahead.
I was gonna say to y'all, right? We were talking about the roles these villains play.
Yeah.
To y'all, what's the defining like trait that makes a villain a villain? Is it the plan to thwart the protagonist at any cost? Or is it the plan to destroy and that just so happens to mess? Is it tied directly to the protagonist? I guess is my real question.
Nope.
mm-mm.
Nope. Like I said, it's the crushing of hope. There are so many minute moments for Joffrey as a perfect example for me. Even in the very beginning when they're all children and they're, playing with swords along the river, right? Like toy ones, not even real ones. And he's getting bested by a girl. His ego's hurt. So now he's like, all right, bump this, gets a real one.
Get the real sword, right?
Yeah, like that. That the heinous, you see the heinous young, and you're already like looking at it like, ah, what's going on here? And he a whole like hoe about it
Mhm.
because now he's running and telling that he got hurt. Like,
Amen.
yeah,
That nigga
yeah,
sucks. He
yeah.
sucks too. I
He
forgot
does.
about him.
I did not.
Yeah, man.
I did not forget about Aemon.
He sucks. That
He
dude.
sucks.
Courtney, watch House of Dragon.
Watch House of
I gotta
Dragons,
finish it, bro.
bro.
I've
Asher is
I've
like
only
that.
watched
Though.
5 episodes of the first season.
You got mad, or you was like, they
No,
taking too long to come
no,
out?
I went on my daily routine and started watching Harry Potter and Criminal Minds and Supernatural.
Type shit. Type shit. That's
Under
fair.
underrated, under the same category. I got Lord Sidious is that. Lord Sidious is petty, he's privileged, and he planted a lot of seeds in the background to make things happen the way it happened because he just wanted hope thwarted, as you said. Like that's what
Mhm.
he wanted. He's seen and heard that this is the child of prophecy, wanted to meet him, had everything organized through the government to meet him and planted the seed. And then from there was, yeah, just that. Like the workings in the background, it has nothing to do with the main story, but has everything to do with just ruining the hope of everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good villain.
To add to that, Voldemort. Now that I mentioned Harry Potter, Voldemort.
Voldemort, a dog ass nigga, bro.
Mm.
He said you had a baby, a VD could BB,
Bro,
bro.
the fact,
That's crazy. He didn't believe it.
look, like the fact that okay, like little backstory. I know a lot of people probably don't know this, but if people are like into Harry Potter lore, they probably know, right? So, Herbert the Vow, right? He was the one that created the first Horcrux, right?
Mm-hmm.
Voldemort created seven.
He said, I'm finna do some heinous shit. I
Yeah.
need to separate my soul 7 times.
And what's so funny is he didn't even mean to make the seventh one. He did it on accident. This is crazy.
Man, that's that's good, right? We didn't even talk about Harry Potter
Yeah, bro.
in
Yeah.
the last one, bro. Voldemort a dirty ass
Like
nigga, bro.
the movies didn't really portray it correctly, but the fight between him and Dumbledore in the book, Dumbledore was getting that ass beat. If I remember correctly.
Villains usually be having that shit though. They usually be OP. What?
My man's right here. I didn't speak on
Oh,
him, but I got him in my top.
Toji?
who is this?
Is that
That's
Toji?
Suguru Geto.
Okay,
Geto. Opposite Gojo.
okay, okay. That
So
makes
spoilers for those watching. Um, I just want to say I loved the depiction of his relationship with Gojo because the precursor to Jujutsu Kaisen, it's like they're the main characters. And it's a toss up to who's the protagonist because they're both the best
mm-hmm.
at that point. Gojo doesn't have full power over his uh power of infinity. He doesn't have full power of it yet, but he's a dog. Anything they fight, anything he consumes, he owns and can use it. And it's just an interesting dynamic because Gojo is the one who's the cocky, I could kill all of you in a moment if I wanted to, and he's the one holding the morality up, you know,
He
saying,
like,
no,
you
we got
can
to
do
do this. Yeah, do this in order to instill balance until he witnesses a mission go completely left and is broken mentally. And Gojo's like, when all the people are clapping for the demise of what they were trying to protect. And they're both like distraught over what happened. Gojo wants to just kill everybody in that instant. He said to Gojo that they need a reason. There's no reason to do that now. The mission's done. Nothing. None of that matters now.
that. Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you see him stuck pondering for months over that statement. You need a reason. And then he meets somebody saying, yeah, if you just got rid of the humans, there would be no more cursed energy. He's like, you're right.
There's my answer.
Yeah.
It's like, you're right. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, man. I'm that. And then from there, well, everything he becomes, I'm game. I'm game, man.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 I know that was a long-winded point, but I really like the immovable wise, like I said. That's what makes Madara so good. Uh who's another one that's like that? Let me look at this list. Littlefinger as well, like I said, because he's opposite Varys, because he stood in the shadows watching kings fall, literally. That's why when
Right.
they ask him or Varys if they ever wanted the throne, they both say no, because they know that that's how you get killed.
Right. You're supposed to lead from behind. Right. That's smart. That's smart from behind the scenes, bro. Hmm.
That villainy is crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. It take a different type of person to be a villain. That shit hard. That shit hard to write.
It's the I'm gonna keep saying it because it's the crushing hope moment. It's different from time to time. It can be done OP. The OP in Game of Thrones, spoiler again, is the what is it? Is it the Night King?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Night King of the White Walkers, right?
Yeah, Night King. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm saying that right.
No,
So
you was thinking Ice King, Adventure Time.
I was making sure it wasn't that. No, 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 no. But yeah, damn near. But he's a good character too. Now if you threw him in there,
He's a great character,
he's a
actually.
great character.
He's got all those
Yeah,
complexities I was talking about earlier, and he's a bad guy
and he's still a bad
from
guy.
from
You
the
got to
jump.
see the fall of the Ice King.
You got to see the fall and the rise. You get to
Yes.
see it all. Hey man, it's a great show. Watch Adventure Time.
How the fuck
Yep.
I was gonna let this slide and not say the Lich?
Oh, that nigga's a demon, bro.
Literally.
Any form, shape, bro. he ready to he ready to destroy some shit, bro. He could be a giant. He could be a
How you
fucking
feel about Haku?
worm.
I like
Haku is
Haku.
Haku's cool. Haku's cool.
I need to rewatch it because he's more, what's the word? Conniving. I'm gonna get these two moments off real quick before I forget. So in Game of Thrones is when they were over in the wildlings area over in the snow, slayed all these White Walkers, and they think that they're about to escape. They're getting off on the boats to sail back towards, you know, the north.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then the Night King shows up and just hits that, you know, and literally everything they just slayed stands right back up.
And they had already lost all those people, so
All
everybody
those
that was on
people
their side.
is now on the that
yeah.
crushing hope moments is
hmm
crazy. Now the second one, when Finn was fighting his heart out, and then just everything got shrouded in darkness, and you just heard him say "fall." Like, yo, if you can do those moments properly, that will submit a good villain for me.
Damn.
I can go down the list of those moments, bro. Jafar with Aladdin when he finally got Jasmine and
And you need the
shackled.
lamp.
Then you'll have your
You have your reward.
yeah, another line that be getting me is after he about to win, he point at the carpet and go, "Things are unraveling faster, boy." and the carpet turned into a string, bro. That's
Yes.
crazy. Shout out to Far,
Oh
bro.
man.
Scar. That's another one. We weren't even talking about like cartoon villains or like what's another one?
It's a bunch. Maleficent, the original.
Yeah.
Fucking Ursula, Oogie
So,
Boogie.
Oogie. Boogie is a great villain, man.
Yeah.
Uh, bro, I'm gonna look who else. Who
No,
left gonna look?
Courtney, who did you say before I went to the
That's
2
cool.
points? So yeah, Haku was more conniving.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was in the way. I think Samurai Jack was great though. Don't get me wrong, but I think Samurai Jack made more of it to me personally than Haku. Haku more pissed me off than
I think that's what made him great. Cause
Cause he pissed you off.
he was just in the way, bro. Like, move, bro.
yeah. But it's not like I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me recall for Haku, but it's not like Danzo, who is like the direct reason Uchiha got eliminated.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like Griffith for everyone who got clapped and some who got clapped literally. Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
you know, that's rough. That's real rough. There's no consent there, neither. You just doing it. That's tough.
That is tough. That's
What
tough.
uh yeah, Asher's the same way. People got literally snatched. Orochimaru had a room full of bodies from failed experiments, bro. Was on a hit list to get got, and if you went to get him, you're not getting found. Like he's just gonna use you next. It's like that.
It's the ruthlessness, bro. They don't care.
Yeah, you can't pull punches. That's the thing. Your villain has to hit.
You're right.
Like if it's not the extinguishing of hope, that you can't pull punches.
Mm. That's fair, because then you'd end up with a shallow nothing
He's
of a villain.
throwaway.
Yeah, yeah, he throw away. He throw away. Or like you've seen it in like some comedy movies, and real life movies count too. Like somebody will die and they'll be like, "Oh, I wasn't trying to kill anybody."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
all of that plays a role in who the villain is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What's
And I
that
guess that
guy's
goes back
name?
to go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I guess that goes back to you need some layers.
For
Maybe it's
sure.
not just protagonists. It's all characters need a couple of layers.
That one guy from 300. Gerard Butler. That his
With
name?
the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Is his
Gerard
name
Butler,
Gerard Butler?
yeah, that's the actor that played Leonidas.
Yeah.
Yes, him. So, law-abiding citizen.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
When he was the villain in that,
I don't think I've seen
bro.
this.
Yeah. Go
go
watch that,
watch
bro.
that tonight.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say nothing else. We can leave that right there.
All right, bet.
Law-abiding citizen.
Hey, nah.
Yeah.
2009.
Yep.
I know y'all didn't watch Criminal Minds, but I will have to say, what the fuck was his name? George Foyet, aka the Reaper. That man was a fucking menace, bro. So when he was on his spree, right? He faked his death. No, but before that, right? He sent he sent a note to one of the cops saying, like, stop hunting me and I'll stop killing. Right? The cop at the time took him up on his offer. So he faked his death, right? He learned where every organ was in the body. So he stabbed himself over, I think, 50 times. And he never missed a vital point.
Or he never hit one?
Never he never hit a
Okay,
vital
okay,
point.
okay.
But he was what he was doing was he was also like taking his own blood so he can fake his death. So they thought so when he quote unquote died, right? They the killing stopped, so they never found out who the Reaper actually was, type of thing.
That's
Mm,
crazy.
Yeah, and
mm.
then he came back. He came back, bro. Yeah, he came back.
Nigga,
He came back, and then when he came back, right? When the killer, because the cop died, and when he died, the contract between them was over. So he went
mhm.
back to killing.
So he didn't take him up on the offer. That's
He
some
did.
grimy
No, he
shit.
did. For those years that the cop was alive, he didn't kill anybody. He took the offer. He didn't kill anybody. But the cop was on his deathbed. So when he died, the contract is now over. So he resumed killing.
That's so that's so petty. So petty.
Yeah.
He like, I just gotta outlive this nigga and I'll keep killing
Mm-hmm.
later on.
Yeah.
Man, it's
Something.
a
No, go ahead.
nah, I was just gonna say a certain type of mentality they gotta have. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say for me on for those listening that's made it this far, if it's not the extinguishing of hope, no, it's definitely that, but it doesn't have to be vulgar because I like Griffith because there were no punches pulled and it was extremely vulgar. Like that's the maxed out I think I've ever seen animated shit or real. To be honest, I don't know what I don't think I've seen anything that's not like Chainsaw Massacre level villainy done that vile. I think Griffith is at the top. And but if it's not that, you could be like a Xehanort or even a Zeno from Dragon Ball Super,
Mm-hmm.
where you're just removing worlds and knowing that you failed and that something got deleted.
Crazy.
I think that is a good uh what is it? I guess like type of hope removal or stomping, you know? Because it doesn't have to be gory. It's just snatch something away.
Are there any stories that follow the villain?
I mean,
You
Maleficent later,
know? Oh, okay.
that's the only one that really came to mind for me.
Hmm.
Cruella.
Uh,
Or Cruella, right?
Uh, great movie, by the way.
It is.
It was the
So
best.
is
It's
that
the
like
best one.
a so that's like a new thing Disney started? Like, oh, what if we showed it from this perspective? No one else has done this?
I don't think so.
Because even I guess my next thought was Split, right? He's a villain, but we
Yes,
knew so much about him. But he was still, it wasn't from
the
his point, it
villain.
was from the girl. It was from the girl's point of view, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, Mr. Glass, then, if that's the case, right? Is
Right.
also
He was villain, right? You're
he
right.
was the villain, but I don't think it was following him though. Uh,
I might have stumped myself. I don't know any other stories that follow the villain.
and the last one we said the Joker, so I'm gonna say it in this one too.
Oh, that
The
movie,
Joker was also, yeah.
the Harley Quinn cartoon follows her.
Yeah, but at that point, she wasn't no villain though.
Right.
So
She was on some anti-hero shit.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
this is a SOS to those watching. Make some vile stuff, man. The internet's real safe right now. I don't care if you got to drop it on YouTube,
We need it all, man.
man. Put it on Patreon. I need to see it.
Okay.
What you got?
So I was looking it up. American Psycho follows the villain.
Oh, that's great.
American Psycho follows the villain.
He had so many reasons to be like
I
that.
forgot about American Psycho. Yeah.
Damn, that's a good movie.
They put they put Death Note up here, but I don't know if I
Nah,
see it.
me
Let me see.
neither. Keep
I
going.
don't think he was the villain.
Hold on. These are they giving me some books now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna read them. I don't know. I don't know if y'all even know these titles. Grendel,
Oh,
I do know of Grendel,
like
actually.
okay, Beowulf.
Yep.
And I darken. Soon I will
I
be
don't know that one.
soon I will be invincible.
That's a dope title.
It is.
The picture of Dorian Gray, Prince of
Mm.
Thorns, Half Bad, the Young Elites, Forest of a Thousand
Mm.
Lanterns.
So
Um,
we just ain't had nobody want to adapt those stories to
Right.
anime or TV
Right.
or whatever. Okay,
yeah.
right. So this is hey, y'all listening. This is it. This is
This
our
is it.
opportunity,
But
guys.
Please.
Let's get out there and make some shit, man. What?
I guess
Damn.
would Lucifer count?
no, because he wasn't really a villain in that
But
way.
that's kind of the point of the show. Like he's over here like saying everybody got this wrong,
Yeah.
depiction of him.
So I mean, if you want to put it that way, then yeah, because
Still
in
nah for real.
because in
But
the viewer's eyes, he is the villain because of who he
right,
is. But he's like,
right,
no man, I just like to party and drink, dude.
right, type shit.
He said, I'm Lucifer. What do you think? Oh shit.
Oh damn, we lost man.
We lost him, y'all. But I'm sure he'll figure it
Okay.
out. But
Silence of the Lambs. How I forget about that?
do we follow him? I guess Freddy Krueger. We follow the villain. No?
No, because it's about the children.
Right, it's about the kids. Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Um,
Hmm. Damn, that's actually interesting.
they put Cloverfield up here. Cloverfield Clover
Nah, we following the family though.
and Cloverfield. Oh.
Yeah, like that's on some like kaiju type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we following like different people trying to get to safety, and then the second one we're following one of the families that ended up getting to safety.
Right, right, right.
Those are actually pretty good too. They were ahead of their time, I think. You muted. I'm not sure if you was talking.
My bad. Yes, said which ones
Cloverfield.
are good ones?
Yeah, I think so. I forgot about them.
Okay. I found a list. All right, so we
Yeah.
already said Joker. We already said American Psycho.
Hmm.
Wolf on Wall Street, where
Oh,
follows
he was kind of a villain,
a
huh?
villain. Clockwork
He
Orange.
was scamming motherfuckers. Oh,
Forgot about Clockwork
that's a
Orange.
really good one.
No Country for Old Men. Scarface. Gone
Hmm.
Girl. Nightcrawler. They put Infinity War, which I see it because Thanos is the main point of that movie in Infinity War. Thanos is.
But we not following him though.
Yeah.
Did they put Thelma and Louise on there? You know that one?
I do know what I do know that one, but I don't know if it's up here though. They got Fight
Hmm.
Club, Inglorious Bastards, Reservoir Dogs,
Fight Club. He was the villain.
Reservoir
You're
Dogs,
right.
The
True.
Godfather,
Okay.
The
Also,
Shining.
it's you can do it.
Yeah, The Shining, Collateral, Goodfellas. I don't know how
The
the hell I forgot
Shine.
about. I don't know how the hell I forgot about Goodfellas. It's the mob.
Goodfellas is a great movie too. Yeah.
Yeah. Psycho, Taxi Driver,
Shit. Power. All of that.
the Usual Suspects. There Will Be
Mm.
Blood, Unbreakable, Beetlejuice,
Also, that answers the question.
Beetlejuice.
Unbreakable is
Don't
part of the
Breathe.
split.
I don't know about Don't Breathe or Beetlejuice.
Don't breathe.
Yeah, Don't Breathe was when they broke into. Well, I guess so because they were robbers. Because
Right.
they broke into Buddy House, and
Right.
he ended up folding them because he was blind and he could still hear them and shit. Like even
But
if
he was doing some dirty in the basement though, so everybody was a villain in that
yeah,
story.
yeah,
He was up to some wild shit
yeah,
downstairs. I forgot about that movie.
yeah. Did we
Okay,
do
so
two?
it can be done. Yeah, it's another one. I ain't seen the second one
Yeah.
though.
You got your technical difficulties fixed over
Are you
Yeah.
feeling right?
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, man. It's hella villains out there, low key.
hmm
I don't know, even like trying to write one myself. I didn't want them to be just just there to destroy. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like by the end of the story, the villain should have a not so much a change of heart, but like some type of growth? Or are you cool with them just being bad to the bone? No pun intended,
Well, I mean,
just
it depends
the
on.
whole time.
I think it depends on how many villains you plan on having. I think that
All right,
matters. I think that matters.
right.
Be right back one more time.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like like in my story, I'm gonna use my story for
Hmm.
example.
Okay.
Technically, if I'm being real, I have a series of five villains.
Hmm.
Six, actually, six villains, really, six main villains. And even though the one that's been there from the beginning, he just wants complete and utter chaos. Uh,
Hmm.
each one has like their thing, you know. Uh, his sister is there because my character defeated him, so she wants her revenge, right?
Hmm.
Well, the reason why they're all awoke now is because I defeated him. So, but the main villain of this part of the story will technically be his mother, and even though she wants revenge, it is it's more emotional for her
Hmm.
because I killed her son. So it's more like a mother thing. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
her
Yeah.
her drive is the fact that yeah, they're quote unquote gods and they destroy shit, but a peasant like you murdered my son, bro.
Right.
Like I don't
And
take I don't take that lightly.
you explaining that makes her less of a villain in my point. So follow me here.
Okay.
Is it still based on perspective? Like when we're talking about protagonists, how you can shift perspective and this person now becomes the main character? Does it just depend on that? Because if you flip the script, right, in any movie that we were just naming where the villain is the main character, we're not thinking they're a villain while we're watching it.
Right.
So,
I mean,
right, because even if we're talking about protagonists, right, the villain thinks our protagonist is the villain.
Yes.
quote, yeah. cause like cause like how I built her to set up, like she's usually like cool and calm type of villain, whatnot, right? Even though she tortures people and she fucks with people's heads and whatnot. Uh, but when the moments come when she talks about her son, right? You can see the more because she even though she's a god, she's not really human, but you can see the human esque come out of her when she talks about her son. So you can
Hmm.
see the motherness come out of her when she talks about it. Like her mood changes, her voice changes. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I do, man. Creating shit is hard, and it's nice when it's well done. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, from bottom to top, simple to the most complex, you can get some good shit going.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Come on, man.
real quick, I just wanted to answer your question. I think I like when my villains have depth. I do.
Hmm.
Like even with Griffith, who I keep coming back to, the idolization of his goal that was the reason why he looked down on everyone else. Because everyone else wasted time. Everyone else wasn't dedicated to their plan like he was. He didn't care. Everything was secondary. Anything that came in his life was just a tool to help him get to his goal. So then the turmoil comes when people like Guts think that they're friends, and he's like, no, this man is nothing but a dog waiting to be given orders.
Damn.
He's like, a friend of mine would have a goal equal to mine and would be able to stand with that even if it's opposite mine.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kickstarted some whole other stuff. So yeah, that I love that. I love
Mm-hmm.
because now this is a spoiler for those who've never seen it. Now Guts hears this and then ponders and makes his own ideal, and it is opposite. And now he's against Griffin, and Griffin is like just distraught. How could you?
Mm-hmm.
And he never, because he's so egotistical, he never wants to come to terms with the fact that this was a friend and this is a friend that he's losing. He'll never give him the title of friend. He's just a dog.
Right.
He's like, why do I feel this?
Right. That's
And
complex.
it is. It's great. He gets angry instead of just coming to terms and saying, hey, man. He's like, fuck this thing. Yeah.
Shit.
You think he's my equal? He's
So
nothing.
is that comparative to like funny shit? Joker saying like he loved Batman. Like I can't do this
Yes.
without you.
Yes. Because in the Joker's head, it's as complex as what I just said and then some. He's like, oh my goodness, you still haven't killed me yet. You're crazy. He's
Yeah.
like, he's,
Why
like,
not, bro?
yes, he's like, take me out. If you don't, they'll keep dying.
And
He's like,
Batman
you think
like
you're a
just
hero? Yeah, right. Yeah, I love it. The
damn.
paradox.
Yeah. Shit. That's complex as fuck too.
It's always about the
World
world,
should
bro.
just break, bro.
Yeah, because
The
then
whole
he'll win.
realize this world ain't shit.
Because the Joker's in pain anyway, you know. So like, if he dies, he wins. If
Mm-hmm.
Batman kills him, he super wins because now he gets to prove a point that the world is exactly how he thought, and he's not crazy.
Right. And Batman the crazy one for trying to save everybody. Mm. Mm.
It's great. It's good writing, man.
It is. It
It's
is.
good writing,
Shout
bro.
out Joker, bro. Man, he shot my girl, bro. Left in a wheelchair for life.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is a shot at anime. I'm waiting for anime to finish good.
Mm.
I ain't seen it yet. If y'all can name me an anime that ended good, I'm all ears.
Ended good.
Ended good. I ain't seen it
You
yet.
you don't think Ava ended well?
That ended good.
Ava, which one was that?
With the mechs?
Nah, nah,
Full Metal.
nah. I don't. Personal opinion, no, no, I don't.
Damn.
Evangelion 2, no, I don't.
No?
No, not for me.
You think it was like gift wrapped with all these speeches and shit? Like we were supposed to be like, oh, it's full circle, and it just
Yes,
wasn't for real. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I did like it though.
it's cool. And to be fair, the older it gets, the better it gets.
I agree.
I'm gonna remove all Studio Ghibli's because those are movies and like damn near one offs.
Those end well,
They're
but you like
movies
you said, they're
though.
movies, right?
I'm talking like episodic things. I feel like the older you get, the better they are. But still, no. Like
Not anime. I thought Gravity Falls was pretty cool.
Gravity. I've never watched that.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a lot of here and there's about it, but I've never like really got into it. Let me say that because I have watched it.
That's fair. That's fair. And it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen it, so my opinion could change.
Now, cartoons usually do a very good job, even for the things you think you don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Fairly Odd Parents did a crazy good job.
That's not still running?
I don't think so. Is it?
I believe so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it still going?
I think so.
That's crazy. So is the baby grown now?
Oh, I forgot about Poof, bro.
I ain't been watching it. I don't know.
Poof, I forgot.
But no, I said Full Metal.
Full Metal.
Okay.
I ain't finished it.
But they got like how many different endings? Because if that's the case, Attack on Titan in that bracket too. Because they got like about to be 3, right?
I don't know. I ain't never watched Attack on Titan.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, they got 2 endings out now, and the third one that's fan made because everybody's so fed up. It's another one coming out. Yeah.
I ain't never watched Attack on Titan. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just know all this other stuff. These Jujutsu Kaisen, these My Heroes, these Demon Slayers, these
Bro, My Hero's ending was so fucking ass, bro.
all of them are. I don't care. I don't care. All of them. Black Clover ain't over yet, but it's not looking too hot for me. This is
Yeah,
where I'm at
man.
with it.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it I don't finish.
So why? Let's speak on that. You know it's about villains, but why don't you finish what you watch? What's keeping you away?
There's a couple things. Some of it is shallow, but I'm gonna say the first thing that be getting me is hiatuses.
Anime is
Like
infamous for
we'll
that
we'll
though.
get on the schedule and I'm watching, I'm locked in, right? And then they be like, boom, we gone. See you maybe. You
Yeah.
feel me? And then 3 years later, everybody lit about something coming back out, and I'm like, I don't forgot what the fuck happened.
Yep.
So,
You gotta
now,
rewatch it.
now I'm finna waste another 3 weeks watching all of this over just to get
Catch
back
back
in and
up.
y'all go on another hiatus. So that's one thing. Two, with shows that aren't anime, it'd be the length. An hour an episode be tough.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I guess all of this stems from the main reason is the trickle feeding. Like I don't tell me what's going on. You get me like you not hitting me with the cliffhangers the right way. There is a right way to do cliffhangers. You just cut the story and like I can never like really grasp what's going on. And I feel like that's why I don't finish a lot of shit. There's so many layers, and I'm not saying layers are a bad thing, but there's so many layers that I end up missing shit. And then you give me a flashback, then you give me a pretense for the future. So it'd be a lot of factors that make me not finish some shit. I be getting lost.
How about you, Courtney? What'll make you not finish something?
I don't know because I finished all of them.
Okay.
But I've only finished it because they caught my attention, and I have way more time on my hands than I try to make myself believe. So I watch more, and then I'm like, this ain't enough. So then I get to reading, and then
Hmm.
so I guess if that's the case, then I guess that makes me not finish because I already read it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna see it. I've already read it. So
Right.
I guess that would be the reason why I don't finish. Like, cause
I also don't read.
I haven't been
That's fact.
watching Demon Slayer.
Me neither.
But
I
they
stopped.
finally made it. They finally made it to the Infinity Castle.
I don't even care.
Yeah, I don't either because I've already read it and I didn't like
And I didn't like it.
it. So anybody that's watching, oh, you finna be upset, or you might like it because of all the lights. But
All the lights,
go
bro.
ahead,
I'm watching. That's all.
Marty.
The animation is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I still think it's one of the what is it? Is it Ufotable? Ufotable as a studio is stupid. I know people be giving Mappa all this praise, but Ufotable and Face Stay Night on Unlimited Blade Works is still one of my top animated anime.
Hmm.
Crazy. It's like movie quality in episodes. So for that alone, if you're watching it, I understand. Don't trip.
Yeah.
And it literally was the ending to Demon Slayer that put a bad taste in my mouth. Where I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. I don't think I've had that happen yet. Like I finished My Hero, I'm still watching My Hero. You know,
Right.
I still don't think the ending was good. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't mess me up as bad as Demon Slayer did. Demon Slayer pissed me off.
Yeah. Yeah, I still gotta finish watching My Hero, even though I read it, because I really want to see the fight between Deku and Shigaraki. I need to see
Yeah,
that shit animated, bro.
Hmm.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
I got,
God,
I got,
for real.
I got one more reason. I got one more reason, and y'all probably gonna hate me,
on
but
why you don't continue.
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll get to a point in a show, and they ain't dubbed it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
I
fine.
don't mind watching subbed, is what I'm trying to say. But I multitask a lot.
I
Like
get
if
you.
I'm watching TV, I'm probably drawing. You know what I mean? So it's like it'd be hard to keep up when I can't read and do what I'm trying to do. Like I
Yeah.
don't be having time to just watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like every hour of my day be like scheduled for something. So I can like when I'm trying to chill, like that'd be hard.
I get it.
I'd be like about to fall asleep trying to read. Like, yeah, the action be happening and shit, but like doing both be tough. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm so sorry for y'all watching because I know this is a worldwide argument, dubbed versus subbed.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with subbed, but I'd much rather prefer dubbed.
I hate dub
I'm a
because of the voice. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair. That's
Like
fair.
some voices just don't fit the characters. Like how people hate Goku's Japanese voice.
yeah.
Boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just some
I just want
voices don't fit the character. Like I absolutely hate Luffy's English voice. Go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say I can't finish anything that's too happy. I
Mm.
stop everything that's infinitely happy. I've never continuously watched Adventure Time. I keep stumbling on One Piece for the same reasons. Fairy Tales, same reasons. Things that are like real uppity in the beginning, I can't get over that hump.
Damn. Oh, what?
Yeah,
I can do one thing. One Piece is not happy at all.
it's it's the I almost let Black Clover go because it was that cheery ass shit. Like I just can't. I don't know. I
What you
don't
mean by that
know.
though? Like,
Like your main character is like stupidly positive. Like Goku's just stupid and loves to fight, so I can get through it. He's not like stupidly positive. Like Naruto was a menace. He wasn't like stupidly positive. You know, it was the believe it like memes going around, but
Believe it.
I don't know. It's the protagonist also being overly the hero. I don't know.
That's fair.
Luffy in the beginning had a lot of drop-ins where he's just there and then beats people's ass. And I'm like, all right, because he wants to be a pirate. I get it. But it was hard for me to get hooked because that was shallow. And the episodic thing from episode to episode, I wasn't here for the meat and potatoes. I was there for Sanji. That was an anchor that was invested that made me want to keep watching. Same for Zoro. Same for Usopp. Like the other characters would make me want to watch.
Mm.
But if I'm just learning about Luffy and everything around him, it was hard. Same for Finn. Finn, it was like, like if you're watching in the beginning, you're here for the laughs and to kill time.
Quick little jokes and
Yeah,
they
not
quick 11-minute episodes.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
And Fairy Tale in the beginning for sure didn't take itself serious. It was a lot of like sexual innuendos and like
It was.
I'm like
It was kind of weird.
like that. If it feels real, I don't know. It's not like I watched the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen and I'm like, yeah, this is heat. because it was like 5 questions left within the show, and I wanted them all answered. I'm gonna watch for that. The
Mm-hmm.
main character isn't super happy-go-lucky. He just lost his grandfather and is somehow strong as hell. I want to know about both of those. I want to know about his family and where he's headed. You know?
That's it, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's gonna go into another different topic, but them questions,
Yeah,
them
leave
questions that
questions.
people won't answer are the key to a great story.
And that
Make
goes
them
into what
want
you
these
said about the
answers.
cliffhangers. But yeah,
Right? Exactly.
yeah. If you
Yeah.
end the show too well, I won't come back. I don't need to see another episode. I'm cool.
Hmm. Yep. And
Then
even
I
some long form content like movies, I like that. Like I'll get to a halfway point and be like, that should have been the end. That should have been the end right there. And now you just got me on some other goose chase. Like this could have been another movie, man.
or they make another movie and I'm like, why? The last one was fine. You could have just
You
stopped
ain't
there.
need this,
Like,
bro. You ain't need this.
yeah. Yeah, all right. We're not on villains anymore. But that I just want to say that. That
Nah,
was my answer to your question. I can't do it the one off, super happy, no questions asked shows. You
mm-hmm.
know. Yeah.
Villains are an integral part of any creation as far that has a storyline, really.
Yeah.
Because in any story, there's a villain. So we weren't talking about villains. We were indirectly talking about them because they still
For
there.
sure.
They always there. There wouldn't be a story without a villain.
Yeah.
I mean, romance that don't really count, but even in romance, it's like there's always that other guy, or it's always somebody out in that plan or to stop your hope. So
This
yeah,
is
all I
interesting.
had to say we technically were still talking about them.
I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna rewatch and give it an honest try, both One Piece and Bleach, because Bleach was on that for me too in the beginning. The beginning season I think was a very hard hurdle for me to get over.
Because it was so
So
happy.
not that it was happy, it was just it didn't leave enough questions for me to give a fuck about
Mhm.
what's coming next.
Okay.
Because I think that's the thing I need to make sure I emphasize. Sometimes episodes don't grab my attention because it's not asking questions. I'm just along for a ride, and sometimes the ride just seems weak.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
I feel
That's
like.
what me and Kuna call the 10-minute rule. We'll turn some shit on, and if it ain't got us in the first 10 minutes, ain't worth our time.
Mm-hmm.
We do it to shows all the time. We'll turn movies too. Movies get a little bit of longer time
Leeway,
frame.
yeah.
Yeah, but like if this ain't getting up, we turn that shit off. Go
Yeah. I
ahead,
feel.
Courtney. My bad.
No, I was gonna say. I feel like you might be able to get into One Piece now, given the fact that we now know what Luffy's fruit is, which explains a lot of Luffy's character. Because uh, people with Zoan fruits, they take on the will of the creature or person.
Okay.
So
You saying this, I'm still gonna go into it not knowing
yeah,
nothing. I'm gonna watch it like completely green,
yeah.
you know.
I ain't
So
watching it either. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've ever seen aside from the live action. Don't walk me through the street Cersei style. But aside from the live
same,
action joint, I don't think I've ever watched it
same.
of
Bro,
One Piece.
I'll put on a movie for
He said, "Hell the royal." No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
you.
done.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Personal favorite. Not saying that they're the best. Personal favorite villain before we end this. It'll always be Cell, man. R.I.P. the voice actor who just recently passed as well.
Man,
Not on purpose. That was not on purpose. But Cell, that's my personal favorite villain, bro.
That was cool.
The
I like
embodiment
the
of the
evolution.
sayings. Just wanted that fade, and if you lose, I'm just destroying all of this, and I'll find somebody worth my time.
It, it. Who's my favorite villain, bro? Damn, that's a hard question.
Personal favorite,
Mm,
I got one.
Xehanort is up there too. Yeah, I know it's a bunch, but Xehanort and Cell, I think they're my. Damn. Yeah. Give me three. Just
yeah,
give me your
bro.
top three. Give me your top three villains. No particular order. My third one, and then I'll shut up. Is give it. I'm going with Anakin. I am.
Anakin.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Not
was
even just
gonna
because it's the
say
background. No. Like
I was gonna say Venom, but he falls a little bit into the anti-hero situation. But I still think he's a villain. I'm gonna say Venom is one of them, and then I also I really like Green Goblin. I've always liked him. I just think he cool.
shout out William Defoe as
Yeah,
well. But
man.
yeah,
That might be the reason because he played it so well.
he did it
Even after reading the
crazy.
comics, like he just kind of
He
added
did
to
it.
that character.
Him coming back and doing it again just made it
Hmm.
all the better, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
it. I'm gonna
and
shut up.
then I got one more. I got one more. I gotta think about it. Hold on. Somebody else can go while I think about this
I got too many, bro. You
one.
want me to go down to three? Shit.
Three.
Shigaraki, of course. I'm gonna have to throw him in there. I'm gonna have to throw Shigaraki in there.
Okay.
Uh, as much as I hate to say this man's name, bro, Blackbeard. Blackbeard.
Okay.
And then I might have to go. I'm gonna have to go. No, he wasn't really a villain. Fuck, I can't really say him. All right, I'm gonna go Lucifer from Supernatural.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That's three.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
You got your third.
I was originally going to say Death from Supernatural, but he just wanted to get let off his chains because Lucifer had that nigga on a leash.
Damn,
That's a
bro.
bunch. You got your third one.
Yeah, but it's like kind of weak because he
Volition.
used to be a villain, but he not no more. That nigga Varix from Destiny.
Oh no. Respect.
I thought he was cool as hell. Honestly,
Respect.
the Fallen as a race, as villains, were just cool as fuck to me.
You just open the doors because I don't even. I was gonna say the floodgates, but I'm thinking like the flood actually was crazy.
The actual Flood is a crazy villain. You're right.
Shit, hive mind, bro. But
High nine, crazy, bro. I got Savathun. Oh my god,
Oh man.
Savathun. I'll scratch Vic. Savathun is the third person on that list because that Witch Queen, all of that was lit as fuck, and she's still a villain. I don't care what nobody say. She got a plan. She got something up her sleeve. I know Destiny did, and we probably never gonna find out. But she got a plan, bro. Something else finna happen.
mm-hmm. They might as well just
They
make
I
just dropped a new episode, and I ain't played it yet. But yeah, man,
they might as well just make a comic book at this point.
turn it into a little show or something. Give me some. Comic book is a great out, honestly.
Yep.
Just get a little team, keep the story going. You ain't gotta put all this money into the game no more. You ain't gotta worry about the fans. Just the fans that fuck with you will buy your book. It look like y'all thinking. What y'all thinking about, bro? What y'all plotting on? Y'all got the same pose going.
I'm the villains, bro. I'm just thinking about the villains,
Y'all
bro.
niggas some villains.
I I
It's
really,
really
really,
funny.
I just really enjoyed Jafar. I'm thinking about him, bro. I liked when he finally became an infinite cosmic being. That was like, oh man, I liked Scar.
I was thinking
I
that too.
I even like him in this new rendition. I think this new rendition does a better adaptation of his connivingness. I love it.
Help me, brother. He did not help his brother.
Not a bit.
Sim, Simba asking, what do you say? He's like, what should I do? It's like run
Right.
and never come back. And he runs off and the hyenas pull up. The next thing he says, kill him.
Kill it. Be prepared.
Simba talking to him, talking about, you believe it? There's gonna be a time when I'm giving you orders. Weird, huh?
Yeah, he said no.
Scar's like, you have no idea. Ah, villainy.
Yeah, bro. Now that you say that, that's pure villainy. He was plotting on that man's downfall and his kids. He said everybody finna die today. And we gonna blame
Despise
it on
that
the
man.
stampede.
When you hating on somebody so bad, you just like, yeah, I'm just gonna dead this person and I'm gonna have everything I want after that.
Whole bloodline deaded.
Mhm.
Well, he was gonna try.
Hey,
Fucking
hey, but
syndrome, bro.
on Disney, since we on Disney right now, and I know we
Yeah.
on the tail end of all of this because we've been kind of dragging it. That's fine. I enjoy this topic.
Hmm.
If y'all here so far, I appreciate y'all making it this far. Shout out Hunchback, Notre Dame, Notre Dame,
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo. But the villain, the priest
Mhm.
with hellfire,
Hmm.
that's a villain
For sure.
for
For sure.
sure.
I hated his hat, but for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Also, honorable mention for me, it's a tie in this one. The conquistador from the road to El Dorado and the guy who did the spirit summoning, who ended up calling in the jaguar. Do y'all remember that by chance?
Wait, say that again?
Mm-mm.
So there was a guy in El Dorado who was summoning the spirits. He worshipped the jaguar, where everyone else worshipped like the sun or the gods for the sun.
I don't remember.
It's a
Mm-mm.
great movie. Great movie.
I ain't
Yeah,
seen that in
man.
so long.
I haven't either, but just some things just have echoed things in my mental, and the old Maleficent is one of those too.
Shere
Pull.
Khan.
For the leprechaun. What'd you say, Marty? I didn't hear
Yeah,
you.
Shere Khan from Jungle Book, the tiger, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger from Jungle Book was a dog, bro. He said, "Humans in my jungle? Yeah, nah, ain't do it. Them niggas got fire." He was
Yup.
so upset. Damn, I had another one. Yeah, I lost it. I lost it. I lost it.
Just it's all right. But just shout out this scene. If we ain't got nothing else left,
Bro.
if we ain't got nothing else left,
Mm-mm.
you turned against me.
Yeah, man. Let us know
You
who
did that
y'all
yourself.
favorite villains is. I want to know what y'all got under y'all sleeve because it might be the one that I'm forgetting. It might be the one I'm forgetting. So help me out.
Facts.
Drop them in the comments, please. Oh, our brother
Help
to be
them
out
out.
of.
Comment, share the video,
I hate
put down your
you.
villains in the bottom. Let us know.
fall.
And with that being said, we're gonna holler at y'all. Peace.